What's going on, everybody? So we're back out here. I am definitely not prepared. I'm literally in sweatpants. But I'm not looking to do too much work today. So I noticed yesterday, got back from the car wash, and I had no coolant. I filled it up a little ways above the full mark, and after that I went and picked up dinner and drove out to Collinsville and spent some time with a friend, came back, and already that much coolant has disappeared. Now, when you get under the vehicle, you see it's wet right there. See that? And what's right above that is this upper radiator hose. Now I know it's not going to be the radiator because the radiator is new. So I know that I put that radiator hose on before I put this vehicle back together, because the area where you unbolted is up in here now. So this is going to have to come off, but what's up, dog? But that's not exactly difficult to do. It's just a little bit time consuming. It's just a few bolts across. And we're going to get a good look at what's going on up there. So this is pretty much what you're going to need for this job. These bolts are long gone, these little bolts that hold these in, so I've just been using zip ties. And so zip ties, and just this overall, this is all you need. It's not a big job. Okay, so those are the bolts back there that people often miss when they're trying to figure out how to get this thing off. So those have to come off. Then there's a few along here. Some of them I recorded and they have to come off. And just don't forget to put your little battery, battery hookup back when you do that one. Other than that, I just have to break these zip ties off. So that's what these are for. Dunzo. Alright, there we are. So, I guess the goal is to just reseat this and tighten it down extra tight, and go from there. Yeah, it got pulled back. That's what it is, because it just popped forward a bunch. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so that's tightened down really good now. It's very, very tight. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to fill that thing back up, and I'll maybe put it on exact full and see if it moves much or not. And keep an eye out for puddles. But that should do the trick. I'm also going to clean up that part of the frame down there that was wet, so if it drips anymore, I'll know about it. But I guess it's just time to put it all back together now. that's where I filled it to. I wanted it a little extra because I'm sure it'll suck some up since it was running a little low. Someone was asking me in the comments of another video about, diagnosing their engine running cold, and I told them their thermostat had failed, and I haven't heard anything else, so I'm sure I was correct. But I don't know if you're still watching these videos or not, but a couple little things you should do. Make sure your radiator cap is a 16 pound. I don't know where you're getting them, if you're getting them from the auto store or Rock Auto, but make sure 16 is stamped on there. Another thing is, don't go for anything but the OEM spec 195 for the thermostat. If you're running hot or something, you've got problems elsewhere. These, wherever you live, these run just fine with that in there, and that's the best thing you could possibly do for it. Anyway, back to this. I think it's going to be fine. I'm sure that level will move just a little bit, but I'll keep an eye on it over the next week, and I'm sure we got this all figured out. So, till next time.